Brian Little.
Hey, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan here. It's been so long, it's been a minute. I think it's been like 3 weeks since I pulled out the camera and started filming. But yeah, happy to be back today. Shout out to the new subscribers. The sub count has been going up. I really appreciate that. More content coming this year for sure. So once again, thank you for the new subscribers. Okay, so if you look around, you can see all that snow. So the reason why I haven't been uploading lately, like every week we've been getting hit with some sort of like snow day. That's why we got all this snowfall. You can see right there. Just ice everywhere, winter problems. So yeah, like every week we've been getting hit with snow. It's been like minus 16, minus 20. It's been cold. So we're just waiting for the spring season to get here so we can start doing some stuff to the car and get moving. So yeah, if you look at the car, look how dirty it is. That's how bad it's been lately, winter problems. But today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna talk about driving this car in the winter, my experience, how it's been like, stuff like that. Yeah, just want to share with you guys how it is to drive the Civic Si in the winter. So yeah, let's get started. So let's start this up. It's gonna be a super cold start. It's pretty loud, but this car has to move and then we can take this car out. That's the sound of the NVIDIA N1. So the car is being moved. Thanks. Okay, so driving this car in the winter, so first things first, it does take a while to warm up. So you don't have to warm it up like obviously to operating temperature, but you do want to give the car some time to warm up. Also with the shifter, when you go through the gears, you also want to get the fluids warmed up as well. It does feel notchy at first. It does feel notchy at first when you start to drive. So as you drive, the car starts to warm up and then it feels fine. And another thing I noticed is when you do park this car outside during the winter, the clutch kind of feels sticky. Not like in a bad way, but like you can feel like it's more stiff. But then again, once the car warms up, then everything feels back to normal. Okay, so now it's time to head out. Just gonna go for a quick little drive. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna be switching to the GoPro, and let's talk about how this car is in the winter. Okay, so the car is all warmed up, ready to go. In the winter, the exhaust does, having the NVIDIA N1, the exhaust is kind of louder because it's cold, I guess. Once again, shifting is kind of like notchy right now. It still has to warm up. Still sounds good though. When you drive this car in the winter, so because it's cold, I feel like you can hear all the creaks all the rattles in the car. I feel like you can hear everything. The suspension starts to make noise and the car starts to rattle, especially having the exhaust. But like in the summertime when it was warmer, all that stuff, I did not used to hear anything. But because it's cold, I just hear all the rattles, all the creaks. So that's one thing I noticed. I don't know if it's just me, but that's my experience. So maybe we'll get a little pull here. We're stuck at a red light. First gear. Besides all those things I talked about, the best thing about driving this car in the winter, you do get that boost weather. Like the car picks up so much easily. Screams and VTEC, all that stuff. Like it's just easy it just makes power so much easier. Like it's fun. That's probably the only best thing about driving in the winter. Other than that, the car gets dirty, all that stuff. You can't really wash it, you can't really do car stuff. But boost weather is very fun. That was a scary one. I just had a cop follow me for a bit. That was a little bit scary. But we're good now. But yeah, that's my experience with driving in the winter. You just hear all the creaks, all the noises from the car. The exhaust is a little bit louder. Starts to drone on the highway because of that. But boost weather makes up for it. It makes this car so much fun to drive. Okay, so another thing I realized I forgot to talk about. So I've driven this car I think I've driven this car with two winters. So the first winter I drove this car, I had all seasons, and driving this car with all seasons, the stock tires, it was pretty tough in the winter. I couldn't grip the snow, and it was so hard to start in first. Sometimes I would have to use second. So with the Civic Si, 100%, I would recommend snow tires. Once I got snow tires, it was so much easier to drive. And now this is the first winter of me driving lowered, and I would say it's not too bad. When there's a lot of snow, you can't really do it, and the car just does start to slide and stuff. I don't know why, but like it kind of slides around being lowered and in the snow, so it's kind of shaky a bit. When you're stock height, you won't have no problems, but being lowered, it causes the car to kind of, especially under braking, it causes the car to kind of like slide sometimes. I don't know if it's just me in this car, but it does slide being lowered and in the snow. And yeah. Alright, so yeah, quick little video on my experience with driving this car in the winter. Yeah, that's what it is. Gotta get snow tires, and this car should be good to go. And one more thing I need to mention. Some of you guys were confused in my previous video. So the wheels I have on right now, these are snow tires, and they're mounted on RSX rims. So when the spring season comes, the RPF ones that you guys saw will be coming back on. This is just a winter setup for some of you that don't know. But yeah, the RPF ones, all that stuff, the front lip will be coming back as soon as the weather starts to get warm. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Feels good to be back filming. Got the merchy. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Starting to get cold, starting to get dark. I'm out. Peace.